All right, so some new parts showed up today. One of them was a brand new glove box. These things are simply just cardboard in the stock ones, so that's how they come again, to be correct. But they don't last; they deteriorate pretty bad. So the other item was the heater control switch. So I'm going to put that in the heater controls, and then the one that basically I think everybody out there needs because they always rot is a new battery tray. And then I got the simple little tie downs to go with it. You pretty much could find these at an auto parts store, but since everything was coming together, went ahead and ordered that. So nice, heavy duty, nice factory looking battery tray, glove box, and heater control. And then the box that it showed up in is perfect size for package this up and put the heater box in. I already test fit it and it fits perfectly in there, so I'm gonna use the bubble wrap and everything and just package it up, put it away in storage, and call it good. But anyways, just a quick update, and some cool stuff showed up. It's always fun when new packages show up. I got more stuff on order, more stuff coming. And then there was a surprise show up too, so that was cool. I'll show you that in a minute. So the last thing I wanted to do to the heater box before I called it good and put it away in storage, waited for the truck to be ready. So I wanted to run heat shrink on the lines coming up out of here. So one, it just makes the orange wire just disappear under the dash completely, and also just cleans everything up and protects them. So I ran it up about just a little over halfway on the wires, and then I'm going to heat it up real quick and heat shrink it so it's tight against the wires. But just something like that. It didn't come from the factory that way, but just cleaning up the wires, making them look nice, and just finishing touch kind of on the whole thing. So real simple. I'm not going super tight on it, but just want to make sure that it's shrunk down so it stays in place and doesn't slide around. But to me, that just kind of the finishing touch on the box here. And then once I go to install it, then I'll have to pop the back off, put the boot, fit the boot all in there, and I'll make sure that heater core has a little bit more insulation around it to keep it from sliding around at all. But yeah, just a real quick finishing touch on it there. I think that'll look really nice under the dash. Make that orange wire just disappear completely. Keep the wires organized. This should still be able to reach where it needs to go, and call it good. But like I said, just a quick little finishing touch on it. Also, the heater control switch, I want to get that installed on the heater controls. One less box, one less little package to have to worry about. Get this installed, ready to go. Pretty much the identical part, so just make sure the plugs are all the same. I think these were pretty standard over the years. I don't recall them looking any different. Probably the 67 would be the one outlier. All right, so got this plug ready, the switch ready. Go ahead and pop this screw off. Feed the switch through. Lock it into place. the knob back on that I cleaned up. There you go. Heater controls are complete. So, like I said, once I go to put this thing actually installed in the truck, I will hook up the cables. I don't want them hooked up to it right now because they just get in the way of everything. But yeah, it's coming together. These are the cool little details that, just give you that peace of mind that you've done everything you can to make this thing operate and function at a, good working, close to new level. So anyways, wanted to do a little quick update of the parts showing up. And like I said, I got one more box out there that was a surprise to me. I had no idea that it was shipped and ready, and I thought it was this. I thought that it was this stuff showing up: the glove box, battery tray, and the heater control. And it surprised the heck out of me when I opened the box and it was something else. They didn't send me any notification, and they had told me it was a 3-month lead time on the item, and then it wasn't even a month. Well, it was just over a month. Sorry, just over a month, and the stuff showed up, and like I said, it just kind of surprised me because I wasn't expecting it at all. So it was a good surprise. But I'll have that ready to show you in just a second. And the box they shipped everything in, as I was saying, was showed up with the glove box, the battery holder, and the heater control was in this really oversized box, and my heater box now fits perfectly in there in the bubble wrap they sent me. Uh, Perfect to wrap it up and put it into storage. And yeah, lid will just barely go closed. So thought that was funny that it was a perfect sized box, like massively oversized for what they shipped. But that works for me. So this was the package that was a complete surprise when it showed up. I had ordered this, and they told me 3-month lead time, and it showed up in less than a month and a half, and it's not the right year for this truck, but the seat that was in the truck is not the right seat for this truck. So it's a later model seat, and I'm not gonna try to find another bench seat and worry about it. They're very close. So, but the crazy thing was, is because it was a later model seat, this color was available. Look at that color. I wanted something that was close to the Wimbledon white, door panels, and I mean, it is almost a dead ringer for being, going metal paint and then vinyl. I was just like, wow, that's crazy. It really came out super close to the correct color. So yeah, being that it was a, not even, I didn't even get a notification that it shipped, nothing. I thought it was the heater controls, battery tray, and glove box, and go and go, man, this box huge for that. I mean, they did ship the stuff in an oversized box, but this one's really big, and I just like thought, wow, that's kind of crazy. And then go and open it up, like, oh, sweet. So that was a completely exciting moment for the sake of, yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna touch this up, probably repaint it, but I want it to be as nice as possible interior, and that the color match between the seats and that I think is gonna look really sharp together. I have a '67 um, dash bezel that is exactly this color as well, but this is a 71. So I keep going back and forth. I can't quite make up my mind. I want to put that metal dash bezel in, or the correct gear bezel for this truck. I think the metal dash bezel with this painted this color would just look super sharp, especially with the seats and just everything, the Wimbledon white. But it's not right. It's not correct. So I know there's people going to be on both sides of the fence of that. But I've seen so many people swap out the dash bezels just to have a nice one, just something. So it's better to. I think it's better to have a nice looking one than and be wrong than to have a crappy looking correct one. So that's just my opinion. But anyways, that was cool. That was a fun thing to show up and had to do a quick little update with that. So that was my surprise and cool thing for the day. And yeah, it'll probably be the very very last thing I put on because I don't want that getting dirty at all. Put it in storage and back in the box and just not touch it until I'm ready to actually put it in the truck. Just can't risk it. People. White interior is pretty crazy to go with. So, but I think with this color combo with the seats already being that way, I'm gonna go to an upholstery shop and try and get material to redo the headliner because the headliner is just warped like crazy, and um I have a replacement one, not the cardboardy style one, but a plastic one that holds their shape really well, and I'm gonna recover it with. What I hope to recover it with is if I can find something that matches this. So that's the goal, anyways. Um, and hopefully I can find it. So, anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. It's beautiful, sunny out. Not quite really warm. Still got my jacket on. Um, we've been starting to get warmer, and I can't wait for the better days. The sun's out, making me want to get out and do some stuff. So, hope you're able to get out and work on your stuff, and have a great day.